Good morning, welcome back to Human Gardeners Veranda Talk. The last 1 week or so many friends have called me to share their experiences with Veranda Talk. They said that they are enjoying my talks and especially the stories which I am sharing. But some of them, they said, these stories are not enough. Of course, they are entertaining, they are inspiring, they are beautiful, but they need something which is more solid, something which is more concrete. They say that some of the stories or most of the stories are very big philosophical, so they need something which is practical, something which they can act upon. That is when I thought about this book, and this book is written by Vijay Govindarajan, and the name of the book is The Three Box Solution. As many of you must be knowing, Vijay Govindarajan is considered he's of course a professor of management, and he is considered to be one of the greatest thinkers of management. In this book, he talks about basically three things. He says that according to him, this book is an innovation toolkit with a simple proven method for allocating the organization's energy, time, and resources in balanced measure across what he calls the three boxes. The first box is the present, wherein you need to manage the core business at peak profitability. The second box is the past, wherein abandoned ideas, practices, and attitudes that could inhibit innovation. And the third one, you guessed it right, the future, wherein you need to convert breakthrough ideas into new products and businesses. And what he says that once you make these boxes, and the most is what is most important is to have a balance among these three boxes. So still we may be confused what is this past, what is this present, what is this future. Of course, past is important for us. We cannot stay back in past. We need to change, we need to move forward. But that experiences are also very important for us. There is a beautiful story wherein Mullah Nasruddin was walking along with his friend, and it started raining. And interestingly, Mullah was carrying an umbrella. So the friend asked Mullah to open the umbrella. Mullah said, "There is no use. It is of no use because the umbrella was having a lot of holes in it." So the friend was very surprised and he said, "In that case, why did you carry this umbrella?" So Mullah said, "How would I know that it is going to rain?" So our past is like this umbrella. No, we need to know whether it is good enough now. If it is having a lot of holes, it is time for us to repair that umbrella. So from there we get into the present. What is this present? This present is what is most important because past is past and future we don't know what is going to happen. So we can act only in the present. So once there was a Zen master who was a fantastic master, great teacher, and he was in his deathbed. Even though he knew that he has done a lot of job, he was feeling a bit sad and he was kind of crying and he was worried that when he goes to the heaven, how he will be judged, whether he has done his duty properly or not. So his students and the people around him kind tried to convince him and told him that you don't have to worry. You have done a fantastic job. You were equal to Moses, or you have done something like what Abraham has done for to his students. So Master said, "See, when I go to heaven, they will not ask me whether I was like Moses or Abraham. They will only ask whether you have performed to your potential when you were there in the earth." So that is my worry. So that is what we need also to ask ourselves. Today, in this present, are we utilizing our potential to the fullest? And we all know we don't know what is going to happen in future, and it is very extremely unpredictable. So we need to predict it, see what is going to happen, and prepare ourselves accordingly. So there is a story wherein Mullah Nasruddin was going out and his neighbor saw him and asked him whether he is going to the market. And Mullah said, yes, he is going to the market. So the neighbor said, please get me a samosa. And he gave him 10 rupees. And he gave another 10 rupees and said, you can also have one samosa for yourself. The mullah went there and came back, and he said, there was only one samosa left and I ate it, and he promptly returned that 10 rupees to the neighbor. Friends, don't wait for others to carry your samosa. Don't expect others to carry your samosa. You don't know how many samosas are left in the shop. So you need to grab the future in your hand. You need to know what is going to happen, and you cannot depend on others. You have to do it yourself. I know even after telling these points and stories, many of the people will have a question. These are all fine, the tips are very good, but then how will we do it? Yes, any strategy will be successful only if it is implemented properly. And if you don't know how to implement the strategies, you need to approach an expert. There are people who can help you out. So you need to approach them. I will not be, unfortunately, possible. It will not be possible for me to share the whole book with you. But then I recommend again that try to read this book. It is The Three Box Solution. It's a fantastic book. And if you still need more help, then you should go and visit some of the experts. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have all enjoyed. We'll come back again the next week with more such videos. Thank you once again.